The Ministry of Lands, Regional Government and Religious Affairs has addressed the ongoing controversies surrounding recent demolitions in the Salagi layout, citing rampant encroachments and illegal developments on designated public spaces as the core reason behind the exercise. This update was delivered by the Deputy Permanent Secretary, Mr. Mamadou Tal, during the Ministry of Information's monthly press conference, where he outlined the legal justifications and provided insight into the ongoing challenges facing the Department of Physical Planning. Now let's dive into the detail. Land disputes and illegal developments have become a growing source of tension in many Gambian communities, with government layouts increasingly plowed by encroachments on public spaces. The recent demolition of homes in the Salagi layout has, however, triggered widespread concern as affected residents accuse authorities of acting without proper notice or due process. The situation has placed the Ministry of Lands under public scrutiny, reigniting national conversations around land rights, urban planning, and government accountability. According to the ministry, the Salagi layout is the government-initiated residential development intended for qualified Gambians. However, over time, both public spaces reserved for community amenities and government-allocated plots have been encroached upon, prompting a phased demolition effort by the Department of Physical Planning. The Deputy Permanent Secretary at Lands Ministry, Mamadou Tal, further explains the demolition process is guided by three legal frameworks.
The legal tools that are guiding government to execute the demolitions exercise within these layouts are highlighted below. It is important that we pay attention to these laws. There are three. It's the State Lands Act 57, Cap 57.02, and the Land and Acquisition and Compensation Act, and the Fiscal Planning and Development Act. Government always uses the Land and Acquisition Act before it does anything, meaning in order for you to process and take over land, you need to acquire the land, compensate the relevant people, then you proceed. Compensate and proceed. So, the State Lands Act 57, Cap 5702 means all land referred to under the Section 4 and all lands which have been or may hereafter be acquired or on behalf of the state for any public purpose or otherwise, however, and all such land designated by the minister under this act.
DPS Tal also reiterated that demolitions are based on the official master plan, noting that public spaces in government layouts are meant for communal use and building on them is illegal.
Those who are actually inhabited and have documentations, which you are saying allegedly coming from clearances from the fiscal planning. As the current management that we have now, we embarking on a lot of reforms with the help of the World Bank. And based on those reforms, what we are doing is we using the tools we currently have, and those who are affected, who feel that they have papers and they were given development permits and fencing permits to do that through our departments, our technical department, have the right to come forward to the ministry and explain so that we can look and make further investigations towards that. But currently what we are doing, we're just going by the letter of the law. And that is by saying that all public spaces need to be demolished as based on the master plan of the layout. So if there are other irregularities that have been happening in regards to from our technical departments to wherever, I think those individuals should come forward to the ministry and lay their complaints, and the ministry will take further actions and investigate further to this matter.
When asked about compensation for affected individuals, the DPS explained that the process has already begun, but it has not yet been completed. As part of the ongoing compensation, Tal acknowledged that his ministry is aware that if someone's property is demolished, there should be some form of redress to ease the impact. He said it is moving slowly, but the current management is actively working to address the prevailing concern. For African News, Khadija